Okay. So we continue our project. Okay, so there's a bit of awkwardness over here. And you know what? We don't actually need turrets over here because this is going to be like a stopgap, right? For the biters. In here, and here, and here, and here, and just every damn where. Just gonna leave a little space in there. And the way we're gonna do it, I hope this is gonna be a stopgap. I hope there's not gonna be any funny business in here. And then the belt will just go underground and then just continue onwards. Right? So and inserter time. Okay. Did I actually need to sort of move these turrets around? I think they work in 360 degrees. I think they can turn around just fine on their own. Yeah, they're on wheels. It's fine. It's been so long since I played this game. Like it's been a long ass time. Okay. So we move down here, right? And over here, generally, we should be safe, right? Because there's no way to get down over here, and we've got this cliff entrance sort of protected. We are going to move over here, and over here is where we're going to need to sort of restart the turret and wall shenanigans, yeah? Because this is yet again another entrance, although theoretically we should be actually starting from over here because we need to protect this zone as well. Okay, in that case, let's remove these and let's start it from over here. Okay, and I'm gonna leave a little yeah, I'm gonna leave a little gap here. 1, 2. And there you go. Right, and we're gonna start moving down a tad because we need to cover this area as well without it actually being without actually stopping any mining to happen. Uptime is 2.5 hours almost. Still don't have an automated bot for that. Save. It saves automatically. It auto saves. Like, I don't know if you see the pop-up or strategy. Since you're lurking, you might not. Basically, there's a pop-up that happens every 10 minutes, which auto saves. I also have save OCD, but in this in video games it's not that much. I kind of rely on auto saves. We've actually. Oh no! I thought we finished all the power poles that we had. Like we used like 180 power poles, but not yet. Not yet. Not just quite. And further down the line, we'll be able to set up some more advanced stuff with like robots to kind of repair the walls automatically, which I think would be cool. Will be cool, I'm sorry, as well. There you go, buddy. So I'm doing the corner after each one. Okay, trying to find a pattern so that it doesn't mess with me later. Here you go, buddy. Yeah, that looks pretty hunky-dory, if I do say so myself. Okay. I don't think like my things are getting. Okay, we're slowly but surely sort of feeding all of these turrets. It's very, very slow, but you can see that there's no real way to get around it because we're just not producing enough iron, right? This mine is almost like it's going out, like it's gonna end, right? I could try to sort of extend this, but I don't know if it's the best idea, to be perfectly honest. Military 2 would be good as well. Piercing rounds would be the absolute best to have for our turrets, but we're not going to. But it's going to be a while until we can get the steel to actually make them. I could expand our inventory. Yeah, let's just do that quickly. Advanced material processing would give us the steel furnace, but we don't have steel. Not yet, anyway. These power poles would be nice. Military 2 would be nice. Let's just get our let's just expand our tool belt. For now, we're just gonna do some sort of idle science, right? Actually, you know what? I'd like to cancel science. We're canceling science. Screw it. We don't need it. We can just pray our problems away. No, but what I want to say is that we're gonna stop the science right now because we don't want to use up our iron to sort of create the science packs right now. We've got all the things that we need, right? We've got all the tech that we kind of need right now. So we just need to wait to finish this up and then to set up our train network, and then we'll probably move on to all the other sort of science topics, right? Right, okay. Once again, we don't need to sort of defend this part. It's only over here we're gonna start defending it. These actually should be taken out because these mines are empty. And we'll be coming in. How will we be coming in? We'll be coming in. Methinks we're here. Just leave a bit of a gap. We're just gonna leave a bit of a gap, right? And just come on down over here. Let's get rid of these rocks because we are not indeed ready to rock. Not just yet. Okay, there's gonna be a gap in there. Put you in here. Put you in here and here. And yeah, that's probably gonna bite me in the ass later, but that's gonna be fine. That little gap there. Yeah, and we've already covered a pretty big distance, right? We've covered one of the biggest sort of lengths of our base, and you can see that already it's looking pretty spiffy over here on the map. Luckily, there's another thing that... Why am I doing this now, right? Because biters are not going to be a really big problem for a long time, right? Most likely taking into account how we've set up the game. But I'm doing this now because I think it's important when it comes to the protection of your base to be diligent and to make sure that that you've always got your butt covered, basically. And doing this, like, if we were to do this when our base was like 10 times bigger and stuff like that, it would just be so time consuming and annoying. Because I know this because in a very, very old version of Factorio, I did that, right? I built this huge mega base, And then I decided, okay, I need to protect it because these spiders are just annoying the heck out of me. And it took me forever to do, right? So we're doing this now so that we sort of expand our operation. As we expand our operation, both our sort of big bus or our main bus, and we expand our base, we expand the protection around it as well. Right? So I think that's pretty. I think that's a pretty good sound plan. Whether it's worth it, I don't know. Really, to be honest, I don't know how aggressive the biters are in this game anymore. So we'll just see. Okay, I've run out of turrets, so I need to run to get turrets. See what I did there? Where did these set up? There's one at the bottom. Okay, let's run and get them turrets. I just love all the little sounds that they've put in to version 1.0 of all these sort of little machines working. It's pretty goddamn cool, I gotta say. Oh, okay. How many turrets do we get? 241. Will that be enough? I have no idea. Let's get some more walls up. That's a lot of freaking walls. Okay, and we're gonna need our sort of transport belts as well. Is that enough? It's probably not enough. Let's get all them transport belts, yo. Okay, we're full. That should hopefully be enough. How are we doing over here? We're like losing about 10k of iron from our deposit every 10 minutes. So we're losing about a k a minute, I think, which is not good. Because it means that in a couple hours we should be out of iron over here, which means that we're kind of screwed at that point. So we need to get this done, and we need to get to our train making as soon as possible. Right, and for this area, actually, how big do I want to make it? I think I want to reach the lake. Right, so over here. Around here is where I would need to stop. No, no, gotta keep going. Alrighty then. And no! Why? Why does this always happen? Go up here. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Okay. So around here is where we need to stop. And we'll do another little turn. And we're already halfway there. Yeah, so you're gonna come in here and you're gonna come in here, and then we are going to continue thusly. Yeah, there it is. Lovely. I won't cover the whole lake. We'll sort of expand that later. Another cool thing about doing it in stages like this is that you'll have, I think what we'll end up doing is that we'll have different sort of regions of protection, right? We're gonna have like the inner innermost layer over here, like this that we're building right now, and then we'll have an outer an outer layer, and wait, can we build gates? Can we build gates? No. We can't build gates. What the heck? Why can't we build gates? How do we get gates? Wait a minute. Dude. Automated rail. Train stop. Oh, this is what we're going to need. Circuit network. Automobilism. Military science pack. Tool belt. Gates, frickin' gates. We need military 2. Okay, so we're gonna need to actually research some stuff. Both military 2 as well as automated rail transportation is like these two things we need definitely. Right, because we're going to set up Transport Tycoon like an automated rail network that will how do you get gates contact Microsoft? Wasn't that like an old joke or something that was in like Windows 95 or something? I can't remember. But there was something like this to contact Microsoft. But I can't remember what it was. Was it like a joke that you should contact, like if you want to talk to aliens who you should contact? Can't remember. I'm not saying Bill Gates is an alien. He most likely is not. Most likely he's just a dude. Okay, we need to sort of do these in stages a little bit. Ugh, it's gonna take... It's not gonna take forever. It's gonna take a while to kind of do. There you go. We finished military 2, and apparently now we can finally build gates. We need steel? Come on, man. We need steel for freaking gates. Apparently. We need steel for gates because Bill Gates stole Windows from Apple. Ha! No. Probably. I don't know. Mark Zuckerberg is the alien. I think Mark Zuckerberg is just a prototype data at this point. I think that's what it is. Like, I can't... Like, people made jokes, but I was looking at Mark Zuckerberg. I was like, dude, you're totally a prototype data at this point. Like, think about it this way. What does his company do? It collects data. Like, come on. The shit writes itself. We're going to need to move this transport belt back a bit. It's gonna be fine. Like, for realsies. I'm telling you. They're making robots. No, it's probably not true. Probably. That's the problem, isn't it? It's probably not true. Damn, this ominous music is ominous. I never understood, I mean, why does Factorio have to kind of feel so ominous and dreadful? That's, like, when it comes to its music, I was always wondering that. I mean, it has this aesthetic, like this sort of hyper-realistic, gritty, well, not hyper-realistic, but like, hyper-gritty aesthetic, right? But it's like, it's not like RimWorld, where RimWorld kind of feels fun. Right? It's fun. No. Okay. How are we doing in terms of actual, like, saturation of our turrets, or loading of our turrets, if you will? Yeah, we're going there. We're getting there. About maybe less than a quarter done. That's gonna be fine. Right, so you're gonna come in down here. If I would just stop doing it wrongly. I'm gonna come down here. And you're gonna exit over here, I would say. Yeah, this seems like a pretty good spot, if I do say so myself. There's gonna be 1, 2. Oh, there you go. Was that 2? It was. And now, do I have like enough space for my machines? Yes. Okay, so we're almost done actually with this. It's not gonna be long now until we actually finish this. There was 3 spaces. I'm leaving 3 spaces now because I got excited that we're gonna be done with this. But just a little bit longer. We need to take care of these rocks over here. There'll be no rock of ages for you. You might want to rock. You might want to fight for your right to party. That's just not gonna happen. It is not in the cards for you, my friend. Okay, so I'll just plop all of these down. Then sort of do back and forth trips, I guess. Okay, we need to come back up here. Okay, there's a bit more to go. Like, theoretically, we could sort of skip building all of this and just cover the entrances. And I think that would be the smart thing to do. Because, like, realistically, the turrets over here won't do anything, right? Like, the biters will come in here, they'll come through here, they'll come through here. It's basically kind of like controlling your on-ramp, right? Like your main base ramp in StarCraft, right? I'm kind of equating it to that. There you go, buddy. Okay. Let's get the transport belt going. Well, let's actually ride the transport belt into the sunset. Ah, crap. Come on. Yeah, you see, there was the autosave. Okay. And you come down over here, and you are going to load in there. Actually, you know what? I need to, instead of doing it like this, what if I changed up my routine here? So, yeah, so I've got, I just realized that I should actually instead try to assign things as I'm using them. So I've got, my inserters over here, I've got my power poles over here, and then my walls over here, and my turrets, my lovely luscious turrets are gonna be over here. Okay, so then you see that we can use that, and then we can sort of switch between them as we build them. Theoretically, this would allow me to go much quicker. Now, the question is, why did I not figure this out earlier? The answer is, why are you being mean? No. Well, I know what I'm going to title this video when it goes to YouTube. I'm going to title it, "Will we literally build turrets for 30 minutes?" Because this is exactly what's happening over here. We build walls, turrets, and belts for like 30 minutes. Okay, get in there, get in there, get in there. You buddy. Okay, cool. So we've set this up. Unfortunately, I think we did a big no-no in that we did not actually connect these power poles in the section over here to actual power. No, we did. We're fine. We're fine. Alrighty then. Let's get on this transport belt, and we're almost done yet. Almost done. Yeah. Okay. So, what I need to do is I need to cover the entrances. The problem is that the entrances won't provide actually enough firepower, but we'll see. So, if I were to cover just the entrances, if I were to set it up like this, what happens is that the transport belt will come in, it'll split off over here, give you there, right? And basically the walls would just be this. Right? You'd load up in here, and in here plop down power pole, right? And we sort of need to keep things away from the cliffs so that it doesn't so that if we have any spitters, it won't sort of fire on them, right? It won't fire on our stuff over here. There's another cliff in there. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to take that. Okay, we're gonna go this way, and come on, man. You're telling me this doesn't reach over there? Come on. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna come in over here. Go there. Okay. What other entrances we need to sort of take care of? We've got one over here and one over there. No, I do not want to become famous. Come on, man. What is with these bots? Banhammer. Okay. Banhammer. Hopefully, that'll stop. If we get a cavalcade of bots, that's not going to be fun for anyone. Okay, so maybe you need to be over here. There's going to be another one over there, and this is complicated. Why'd you go make things so complicated? 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. Okay, hopefully that'll be okay. We'll see. We will see, won't we, Mr. Anderson? I'm gonna come in down here, come down here. Where's your yeah, exactly, bots. Where's your diploma? Like, how do I know that you're actually certified to offer advice on these topics? You're not. Yeah, so we need to sort of do this, and this, and this, and this. We need to connect this up to our main power grid. My throat's starting to bother me again, because if it does that, I will be upset at it. And I'll be so upset that it'll stop. Probably won't, though. And we've got another exit to cover over here, and that's actually going to be the last exit to cover, and then we can just sort of connect up with our walls over here. Lovely. We can sort of target this as well. We can cover that too. Okay. So let's think about how we want to place these. So it's gonna be maybe one. It's gonna be one over here. Over here, and maybe one over there. I think that's fine. I'm not sure, to be honest. that's just gonna have to be it. What is the range on these things anyway? Yeah. Okay. Should be fine. I don't know. If we get the big spitters, that's gonna be annoying. Yeah, so basically how aliens work in this game, right? They get sort of triggered by pollution, right? So the more you build, the more you expand, the more you pollute, and that kind of annoys them. But the problem, so it kind of makes them attack you. But the problem is that it also makes them grow and sort of evolve and become more dangerous, right? Methinks there's a metaphor or an allegory somewhere in there, but they can indeed reach a point where they have a lot of range and can sort of snipe your turrets pretty easily. That is what we call the annoying mid game. Again, this might be totally wrong. Like, I may be talking crap over here because I haven't played Factorio in a lot of versions, so I don't know if that is still the case. I don't know. I think they sort of implemented more types of turrets. I might need to get like flamethrowers and stuff like that, or siege stuff. I don't know. We'll just find out together. Okay. So there is basically just sort of this little bit to kind of fix up, and then we're done, and our base is protected. Yeah, okay. Not like this. Not like this. Okay. Of course you can't reach, because if you could, it'd be too mainstream. This, and this, and this, and this. Okay. Let's set up the power pole. The power poles. And let's connect all of this up. Let's finish the ammo loop, and that's gonna be fantastic, isn't it? I think it is. Okay. And there you go. Boom! Our base is now protected. All your base are belong to us. Okay. We're sort of protected by these cliffs. We're protected by our wall. So yeah, there you go. So yeah, thanks for watching, by the way.